So a while back, it's been about, I think, 8 months. My friend Nick was selling his car. He messaged me and asked if I knew anybody that was interested, and I was kind of interested, so I bought another project car, and here it is. So we're going to start from the beginning, and I'm going to take you back to the video when I first got it. I think it was the second day that I had the car, and then we're going to go from there. So here it is, the new Project, all beat up, rusty, and half assembled. It's got potential. I guess this fender's not too bad. I save some money on this fender, maybe. One of the headlight buckets is missing. I think this one's in the back seat. Door's got some rot on it. It kind of sucks. Looks like Nick tried to rivet some metal maybe at some point. This rocker's a little torn up too. And this quarter panel's also trash. The back seat's actually in really decent shape. It's got that original blue interior. This was a baby blue car, I guess, when it came from the factory. Front seat's a little chewed up, but I guess it isn't bad considering the car is from 1965. Door panels are a little dirty. Dash is a little dirty. It's got some cracks in the top pad. Roof seems to be in pretty decent shape. There's a little bit of rust in the rail. Roof is pretty solid, no real dents there. The hood has a pretty big dent in it. Might be able to pull that. Probably get rid of all these emblem holes. Front bumper's not terrible. Front fascia's kind of messed up. It doesn't really look original. This door's messed up. These things are just kind of hanging out. This quarter panel's messed up. See that it's rotted there. It's got these American Racing wheels on it. I feel like these are on every single 65 Mustang that I see. And our deck lid is in pretty decent shape too. And obviously there's a lot of scratches and stuff. The trunk's pretty solid. I don't have the key. I think Nick might still have that, or I don't know, maybe it's in the car. Tail lights, I guess they're original. They look old and weathered. Back bumper's got some dents in it. Doesn't look like it was in any kind of major wrecks or anything. I gotta get rid of these stickers. I don't want a Camaro sticker on here, obviously. This fender's all messed up because it looks like the door hit the fender. Just kind of pinched it up. This passenger seat's in really decent shape. The wiring is that's gonna be an issue. We're gonna tackle that at some point. It is an auto car. It does have the inline 6. This is a really small motor. Looks like a lot of the wiring was patched up, so that's gonna be an issue, I think, at some point. Not right now, but we'll probably try to find a harness. From what I can see, they make pretty much everything for this car. Brand new. Like all the sheet metal. The grill's in the back seat. I guess we could slap that on just for the looks. Yeah, nice bit of mayhem that I've gotten myself into. Guess this wiper's just so it didn't scratch the windshield. Glass isn't too bad. Has all the nice window trim on it too. No side view mirror here because that wasn't required back in '65. Floor pans are very solid considering that this thing's been in Maryland for a while. I don't know where this car originally came from, but I think it's neat that the floor pan survived. This front and rear. Bunch of random pieces back here. Ow. Side door trim. I don't know what that is. On the headlight buckets. The grill. What's a pony in the corral? Guess this is a speaker thing. I don't know if that's even for this car. It does have some 6x9s. It's got a tape deck that I guess was aftermarket, but it has Mustangs on it. Baggy. Doesn't really smell like weed. Maybe it was a sandwich or something. So overall, the car is solid underneath. It's just all the exterior stuff that's got to be replaced in the interior. So in theory, it shouldn't be a bad project. I do like how the rearview mirror has a day and night setting. Daytime. Nighttime. My 240Z actually had a rearview mirror like that too, but it had a sun and a moon. Let's put it back on day before I forget. Like how the rearview mirror and the visor holder is all one piece. It's kind of a neat thing. Ford did some cool stuff. They still do cool stuff. I love Ford. Alright, I'm not sure where to start here. Let's, guess we'll get it started. How about that? Let's see if it starts. The battery's currently not in it, but it did come with a battery. The date is 4/17. That's my little brother's birthday. Maybe we'll try to hotshot it. See if we can move this thing around, maybe drive it outside. We could probably drive it around the compound. We do have the side view mirror. It's not on right now. I don't know if that just clips on. Need to look into that. Probably just slides on, I guess. I don't know if that's the original one. I need to look that up. Also, the cowl, I guess this was rusting. So Nick just put tape all over it so water didn't get in the car. That'll be another piece of metal that we can replace. Doesn't look like it bolts on. Oh, that kind of sucks. Doesn't bolt on? How am I supposed to get into? When you get the windshield wiper motors off and stuff. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. And that one's positive. Nice sticker. So we have our jumper cables connected to our old battery, and we're gonna hot shot this for a while and see just how much of a dud I purchased. Hopefully not too much. There's a lot of generations between them and a lot of power. Mustang's come a long way. I just need an S550 for this fleet. If anybody has an S550 rusting in their yard, let me know. I'll buy it. Still the best sounding thing ever. The hood keeps polishing that. Maybe I should cut a hole in the hood. I don't know. Let's give it a couple minutes. See how this goes. Seats are surprisingly comfortable. There's no T-handle, so let's make sure we put it in park. Brakes have pressure, that's good. You can see the ignition switch has been wired up kind of haphazardly. Haphazardly? I don't remember. Oh. Huh. Doesn't sound very good. Oh. Huh. This one killed the yellow one. That's not good. I doubt that the fuel gauge works, so I might not even have fuel in this. Tank sounds kind of hollow. Let's give it one more start though. We're out. I don't know. Let's give it a couple more minutes. Come on. Let's go, puppy Stang. What was that? Turn that off. It's very loud. Alright, so Nick said that there was an issue with the flywheel. So I guess The flywheel's rubbing the trans or something. He said it goes away when it warms up, but I don't know. That sounds a lot louder than it did when I first saw him started. I don't know. Where do we go from here? I guess we can move the car, but what are we gonna do? Are we gonna swap this motor? Do we fix this one? Do we drop the flywheel and see if it's an issue with that or the torque converter? Or do we just like take everything out, put a V8 in here? Don't know what we're doing with this yet. And there's always the option if somebody wants to buy this from me before I start, let me know. Everything's for sale for the right price, except that one, the 2011. Let's maybe start it, let it run for a little while, and swap spots with the Fox, because I really want the Fox over here so I can do some stuff to that. Get it running again. Hopefully I don't get hit in the throat with a flywheel or something, because I really don't want to die. I got too much stuff to do. I can't die. I got cars to build. I got a puppy to feed. It's still loud. Oh well. Fox should start right up. Yeah, good old Foxy. Now it's quiet. Why is it quiet now? What the hell kind of issue goes away when it warms up? I don't know. I don't think that's the flywheel. It's great, the noise is back. Sounds like a bolt that's rattling around inside of the motor. Well, it shifts. Manual steering. Man, what a piece of crap. This thing looks sad. Really gotta get it back in shape. It's got potential. I don't care what anybody says. Just like this one has potential. Pretty cute squad. Afraid to turn that one off. The tire's getting really flat. Really gotta get some new tires for this thing. Since we bought this as an impulse buy, it's just gonna stay in storage for a little while until we save some more money up for parts. Obviously it needs a lot. I think right now, like, I'm thinking maybe just pull the motor, throw something else in. This thing leaks like a sieve. It looks like it's missing a couple bolts. I mean, even the valve cover bolts, there's one missing there. So it would need gaskets, and the transmission's making that awful noise. So we're gonna look into maybe doing a motor and a lot of the sheet metal. Found a lot of the sheet metal through CJ's, and late model has it too. Shipping was a little expensive, so I might try to go through CJ's on this. I don't know. This thing's pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. We're starting a new project just because I have some sort of mental illness. Probably gonna do this as like a whole build series too. So if you're interested in what happens to this, please like and please subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll try to keep you up to date as much as possible. And we're gonna do all the install ourselves on all the sheet metal. So I'm gonna bust out the TIG welder. It looks like some of the lines were already made by Nick, the previous owner. So he was planning on, I guess, doing new quarters too. But I'll do as much as I can by myself. Maybe get my buddy Shane to help me with some of it. And it'll get some TMI interior because I love those guys. And that's what's going on so far in my head. Other than that, I guess we'll kind of make it up as we go along. So this will start not soon, but I don't know, a couple months maybe. Yeah, I like it so far. I'm optimistic. And it's cold and I'm going home, and yeah, bye. This whole build series is progressing pretty smoothly right now, so it's going to be interesting. And anybody that's been watching to just see me fail at something, you're going to see me fail at something, like in episode 2 or 3. I mean, maybe the whole car is a failure, who knows. But anyway, just stay tuned, watch it. There's a couple videos that I already have filmed, and things get pretty weird, I think, pretty soon. We're doing something that I haven't really seen done in person at all. It might have been done, but not near here, so